Rocky Mountain Race Week, day 4. Today's going to be an interesting one. It's the first time this Rocky Mountain Race Week that we have to do a drive and race in the same day. So far, we did Great Bend, which was just racing after we unloaded from the trailer. And then we had a drive day, and then yesterday we just raced. But today we have to drive all the way through the Rocky Mountains to get to Bandimere, which is up by Denver. And then after we get there, we have to race tonight. So this is going to be the hardest day on both the car and the people doing all this. So we just left the hotel. We are going to pick up some fuel at the gas station in town that had the 85, and then we're going to get on the route. The route today is 180 miles, and it is through, in, and around the Rocky Mountains. All of that. And we have one checkpoint to hit. So with that, let's get into it. Alright, so I'm just going to take a quick little video here just to show you that we are approaching the mountain range. Right in front of us, you can't really see it, it's a hill. But over there, there's a very tall peak. I'll zoom in a little bit, that's going to be real bad, but we'll try. That right there, that peak in the center of the screen, that is Pikes Peak, world famous hill climb. We were going to see if we could go and kind of drive it, but I think with the trailer on the back, we're probably going to call that a no, being it's about 60 miles off route from what I can understand. Past a line of race weekers, all of them kind of chilling, doing their thing. And, you know, I asked Sharon, I'm like, so how are we doing on the cruise control situation? She goes, oh, I mean, it's staying steady. And she looks down, she goes, oh no, it's picking up speed.
It's only like 3 miles an hour.
Only 3 miles an hour. Yeah, we only went downhill for about 100 feet. But she's sticking with the cruise control. In my feeling, that's a bold move. And we're going to see if it works out for her, Cotton.
Made a pit stop in, where are we? Hartzell. Get rid of the low ethanol content E that we have. We have about half a tank, so it's a cute little town, very small, it's nestled in the mountains.
Booming right now.
Yeah. Guess we will keep on trucking once we're done with this. See you soon.
crested over the hill, and all those mountains in the background, you see all those white, that's all snow-capped Rocky Mountains. That's pretty cool. So we're just leaving the checkpoint, which is in the city of South Park, which is where South Park was based on. I didn't even realize it was an actual place. I thought it was for sure like a Springfield from The Simpsons or a Quahog from Family Guy, but no, it's an actual place. They actually have like South Park cutouts. You can stick your face through and become Kyle if you wanted to. So that's cool, but the checkpoint was absolutely packed with race weekers. So we just ran in, grabbed a picture, and ran back out. Because this town is getting inundated with race weekers right now, so we're gonna run away a little bit. Try not to get caught. It looks like they're closed. So we'll pick it up on the road again.
So we were coming up the mountain here, 285, and usually when we pass other race weekers, road weekers, everyone that's kind of on the path, when you drive by, a lot of people pull over to stop, to smoke a cigarette, or to just let the car cool down, or whatever the case may be. And you kind of give a thumbs up if you're good, and thumb down if you're not good. And so this gentleman, who was actually on the waiting list, we saw him when we first arrived into town in Great Bend. He was waiting to get on the wait list, and he got in, and he had a problem with the car stumbling. And then when he pulled over and stopped, he couldn't get it to start again. Turns out it just was a loose nut on one of the wires. So easy fix. So that's awesome, and he should be on the road. So we're just going to help him make sure he's good to go, and then we're going to be heading back on the road.
We are just pulling into a place called Morrison, and there's some pretty cool rock formations that we're noticing out there, cows, and just, you know, cool stuff that us people from the East Coast don't usually see. For those of you that live out here, I envy your views. Alright, we didn't make the first call for Ultimate Radio. We were letting the car cool down because it was just ultra hot. So right now we are going for the all-call first pass, which is basically if you haven't made your first pass, come on down this lane, we'll get you a first pass. So we're heading down to it right now, and we're gonna see how badly she does. I'm thinking it's gonna be like 11.5. It's gonna be bad.
Sharon Klausner in the left lane, the Cadillac, race weekend in style, AC, and it's got cooled seats and all kinds of goodies.
Hail the victorious return.
Yeah, I didn't realize how far down we were. I'm like, where's our pit?
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No. I mean, we didn't put Dex98 in. The back seat is still in, and it didn't get as cold as it could be. So
We may owe David $50.
we'll see.
He's going to need it. He just blew a radiator up.
How?
Got a pinhole in it.
You weld it?
No, you can't weld a radiator. It's aluminum radiator. I think it's actually in the plastic piece of it. But, all right, well, let's try to cool it down. How, I don't know, but...
Cool the hot thing with the hot air.
Yeah, we'll do the hot thing with the hot air, with the whatever, but 11.26, that's something you could at least turn in if we had to, but I think we can do better than that.
We'll try.
But that's not bad. The DA is worse here today than it was yesterday when he ran that 11.3 when we went down to 11.0. So I mean, we might be able to shake it down to 11.0 again.
Yeah. I think we can do something.
Let's do it. What do you think about the new and improved car?
I don't like it.
Well, we got a little bit more radical. That seat, that is every bit of 80 pounds. They were not kidding. So, you don't like it? Why not?
It's ugly.
Did you just call your car ugly?
No. My car's beautiful. But now she's gutted.
I gutted? Come on. You want gutted? I got tools.
No.
What?
No.
Nah. You don't go at 10.9 next pass. We're going to start with the gutting. Oh, that's coming out too. Floor mat. That's good for 1 or 2 thou.
Keeping the other one in so the carpet doesn't get dirty. I want my car to be nice.
I think we're going to take out these carpets too. Not for weight, but because we put ice in them and they're kind of wet now. All right, changes for this pass. We have spiked it with X98, 4 gallons worth. Hopefully we bring the ethanol content up from about 62 to about 72, 73, maybe. Interior's missing, with the exception of the driver's seat. And it's gonna be a little bit cooler. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So that's what we're hoping for to kind of get this worked out. Well, she's out of the groove. I think she's gonna spin tires. We'll find out in a second here. Well, what?
11.1.
I know what it was. What happened?
Slow.
Just slow?
Stabbed it. I left off about 1600. Laptop's dying all over the place. Loud.
Laptop went for a ride, huh?
It was skateboarding.
Matt suggested I take more weight off of it. I said, Matt, where the hell am I taking weight off? He says, take the hood, take the muffler, take the trunk lid. I'm like, you got it.
What, Matt Frost?
Yeah. He actually didn't say any of that. He said that air is going to get much better in about an hour and a half. So we're going to make one more run a little bit later on, and we're going to pack the fuck out of it with ice. I said a bad word. I'm going to beep that out.
Yeah, it's you this time.
Yeah, whatever. Well, guys, we're going to take a look at this computer. So this is the log from Sharon's 11.1 run she just did. So we were trying to launch at 1600 RPM because we're high up in the elevation here, so we're trying to get as much timing and as much power as we can off the launch. She did 1600 without all the weight out of it before and got that 11.2. This is what she launched at this time.
Who's the loser? Go for love.
All right, we're gonna try this again, yeah? Yeah. Here we go, last pass of the night. Well, what do you know? We probably should have had to do the 11.0 class. 11.05 again. The car is nothing if not consistent up here. So close. It's all right. Tomorrow's a drive day. And then we're gonna be at Kearney. DA is about 5,000 feet lower. So we'll be back in the 10s tomorrow. I was really hoping to get a 10 up here in Denver, but car can't breathe. I can't breathe. They got steps for me to walk up. As you can tell, I'm getting higher. It is what it is. If you're Adam Dory's friends, drink. So, we'll go see what Sharon thinks. I know she's gonna be disappointed. But now it's time for Ash to put the car back together.
Come on, that felt good. I mean, comparatively, it felt good.
Oh, you just looked at it?
Yes.
So close.
Oh.
Matt from 1320 Video was filming you and everything, hoping for you to get it. He's like, good luck, I hope you get it, and you didn't get it. I was like, no, and I started banging on the pavement. Matt's filming me banging on the pavement down there, so that could be funny on 1320s.
At least it's a 10 better.
It's the best we can do. The DA is still high. We're gonna kick it in the ass when we get down to Kearney. So, we did what we could. That's all we can ask, right? She did everything she could, she tried.
Awesome.
That's all we could do. All right, hop on out of there. We'll take a look at the computer and we'll put the car back together.
All right, guys, so 11:05 again. It seemed to work because the DA was worse than it was in Pueblo yesterday. So we're going to do the same routine the last two tracks and see what we can get done. Maybe we can pull fourth out of our butt.
It's gonna be a big... What is he doing?
You can't go out that way. So yeah, so at this point we're heading back to the hotel. We're gonna grab some food with a friend of ours, David, with the V1. And tomorrow's a drive day, so we will be driving, what was it, 480 miles?
Yeah, it's 460.
460. A lot of miles. So we'll be driving all day tomorrow.
Oh no. More carnage.
There's a lot of carnage going on. There was a really cool, what was that? Not a Tempest, what was that?
That was like a Ford Fairlane or something.
Yeah, Ford Fairlane. It was an older car, really cool, and he blew a head gasket. He was being flat towed off the return road. So that was kind of sad, but you know, it happens. We're still in it, and we're gonna give it hell. Again, we're not gonna be winning anything in our class, but it's still fun, and we'll see what we can do on Thursday, because tomorrow's that drive day. So, anything else to say, my dear?
That's it. Tomorrow's a long drive. Another drive, I think, through the mountains and out of the mountains, and then
Off to Kearney, Nebraska.
That's right.
So, stick around, like and subscribe, follow us, whatever. We love hearing from you, coming over and saying hi, and we'll see you soon.